that's fine. Alright, well, apparently I'm meant to be live. Oh, welcome strangers on the internet to a, well, can I get out of the trees? Oh, well, just get away from the trees. Yeah. Welcome to a BeamNG stream. First things first, I do not know how bad the fan that is currently blowing on me's audio is making my... Can I just... There we go. I do not know how bad my audio currently is because I've been tinkering around with it. I mean, I could check OBS and actually see how the audio levels actually... let's check OBS. Well, I can't. I can't have both of you open, can I, at once? That's just too... Well, okay, well, if one part is super exposed and blown, that's fine. Welcome to a stream. I am mildly tired, but oh well, I need to... I'm not uploading like a few weeks, and that's mainly because I do not know what to upload. I have hit the classic YouTuber moment of, so I uploaded everything I wanted to upload, but now I don't have anything. I'm going to turn off that fan because it's just blowing on the microphone, and I know it's probably making the audio. It's probably making the audio bad. I don't know. OBS has pretty good noise cancellation, but it just seems like something that would cause the audio to be really bad. Anyways, yeah, I decided just to say, hey, gonna pump out a BeamNG vid. I wanted to do a Widgeon car review in the style of a Doug DeMuro video, but, well, safe to say I'm scrapping that idea, because my voice, believe it or not, is nothing like Doug DeMuro. So, you know, well, maybe I should get the parking brake off. Yeah, my voice is nothing like the Doug DeMuro, so I thought I was on the, just gonna pretend as if none of this has happened. Yeah, just basically hopped onto BeamNG. Don't really have a feel for any of the controls right now, so that's good. Update though, I do have a shifter, and when I say I have a shifter, I mean I have a repurposed flight simulator throttle quadrant as a shifter. So I use the throttle, mixture, and prop as the gears, and it does work. I can select gear. I think using what you call it would be better. Using the buttons would be better, but hey, I mean, I can do that. I'm gonna quickly check my phone to see if I'm streaming. Of course, while driving, because I'm that good of a person. Phone, please just recognize my face. Okay, well, this is fine. Absolutely fine. Decided to hop on the Moonhawk. Wow, I got a literal advertisement for thousands of free Robux. Thank you, YouTube. It's amazing that YouTube is just like, oh, free Robux advertisements? Yeah, mate, that's fine. I cannot search, or maybe I can search myself. You know, let's hop into town real quick, and then I'll search myself. Wait, no, that's not thousands of free Robux. That's actually thousands of free experiences, which is the official Roblox advertisement, I think. No, experiences, metaverse. Wasn't Roblox the first person? Wait, who was the first person to call things metaverse? That's my question. Let's just, let's just pull in right here. That'll do. Wait, what game am I in? Jeez. No. Am I actually live? This is a very important, yes, I am live, question mark? Oh my gosh, there's somebody in the chat. Hello. I do not know if you speak English, but hello. I did not know somebody was already in the chat, and it seems like they left fairly. Have I seen them before? Don't know if I've seen them before, but hey. Sure. It is incredibly hot in here, so I'm going to turn on my mini USB fan, which is strapped to a battery pack, which is also probably not very good for the audio, but, well, oh well. So apparently I'm live, but the screen seems to be black? Yeah, the screen seems to be black. OBS is black. Well, oh, there we are. Ah, great. Oh, well, good job, me. Yeah. You see, that's the part that we just snip out of the YouTube edit in the YouTube editor. Ah, great. Yep, the entire beginning of the stream was just been a black image. Great. Anyways, yeah. So I have a repurposed flight simulator throttle quadrant as a shifter because at this time the functionality of my rudder pedals for my flight simulator thing is, well, they're rather unknown, so I'm just kind of using this instead. Also, we are in the Buckle Moon. Okay, now it's saying there's 2 people watching now. Now I'm nervous. Hey, if you're a real person, say something in chat. I don't know. Yeah, I can never trust the YouTube viewer count because you never know if it's actually a real person there. Because if it's a real person, I gotta be careful what I say, or it might offend somebody. I don't know. But yeah, Buckle Moonhall. It's the i6 version. This is the bare minimum spec. 3-speed manual. It is as basic as it gets. I'm looking at the chat while, it's just not. Okay. Yeah, it's the 3-speed manual with the i6, which is the Bruckle i6 is probably my favorite engine in the entire game. Kind of sounds silly at i6, but the i6 engines in BeamNG.Drive just, there's something about them that just works fantastically. I don't know what it is. Like the Garble i6 is it's kind of boring in my opinion. But the Bruckle i6, I mean, it's nice. It's not too underpowered either. I think this probably makes, I don't know, 160, 70 horsepower, which isn't, I can actually check in a little bit. It's not a lot of power, but it's a nice amount of power, so, I like it. I like it a lot. Okie dokie. Going a little faster around that corner. I don't have much more to talk about because I literally decided I wanted to stream in like a few seconds. Like I just said, yep, just gonna start streaming because I have enough energy to continue to stream. Yes, but I do not have enough stuff to talk about while streaming. So that's a good thing. I guess I could talk about. So I tried going around the. Only people that play BeamNG.Drive would understand this, but there's a massive map in BeamNG.Drive. It's like the 3rd largest map in the game, called American Road. And on American Road, there's a massive time trial that would, if you're going as fast as possible, would take about 45 minutes to complete. So I tried doing that 3 times. It's a massive time trial. There's a ton of mountains and stuff, and I did the first 2 laps with mostly no problem. The 3rd lap call, I ran into a rock, basically. There's a massive rock on like one of the mountain paths, and it's just in the middle of the road. Just no reason. It's just there in the middle of the road. Doesn't have any reason to be there at all. It's just in the middle of the road. And yeah, I ran into it. It's not like in the middle of the road. It's like in half of one of the lanes. So it's pretty rough. But yeah, yeah, I wasted like, I think it was like 3.5 hours on that. Because for me, on average, driving fairly slow, which I generally like to do in being G, because I drive slow in being. I have to be the only person that just drives like this in being G. No, I'm sure there's a lot of people that just enjoy driving around in being G. But, yeah. It was in this Moonhawk, actually. It's in this exact configuration of Moonhawk. Because I like the color that made this car a lot. So, yeah, I'm just too tired to stream right now. You know, way too tired to stream. And yeah, here I am anyways. Yeah, I don't have much more to talk about. There's still another person. It still says there's 2 people watching right now. I don't like if this was Twitch, I could trust that. But this is a Twitch, so I don't know if I can trust that or not. Let's stop by the farmhouse and swap out into the Bastion real quick because I also quite enjoy the Bastion. It's definitely a nice car. It's a good addition because recently there's not been many cars in BeamNG.Drive that are like that. So I also turned it to ultra low latency, and I'm noticing it a lot while watching it on my phone. Like it's really low latency. Totally didn't just almost back up the house there. I intended to do that so I could turn around easier. Yes, because I am a good driver. Alright, let's swap out into the Bastion real quick. Is it the Buckle Bastion? Yeah, I think it is the Buckle Bastion. If my computer could load, that is. Chances are my computer will crash like it did last time, last BeamNG stream, where it just decided, you know what, nah, I'm just gonna die. I also have my own configuration of Buckle Bastion. It's in the exact same color as this Moonhawk, but it has power steering. That's basically what all my configurations of car are in BeamNG.Drive is just add power steering so I can actually turn the wheel with ease. Actually, no, this is quite a bit darker of a blue. Okay. Yeah, the Bastion. I don't know what to say about the Bastion. I like it, but it's a big car in BeamNG.Drive. Like it's a massive car. Like it's a big car. I mean, most all modern cars are just like that though, so you know, you have to accept it. The traction control is very aggressive. Like if I just guarantee you the traction control will, no, it didn't come on. But the traction control is very aggressive on this car, which I guess is okay. Like it definitely makes driving it easier, but yeah. This is also the V6 option. Just 6-cylinder engines in general and being GG5 is just fun. I don't know why. Alright, this is auto magical transmission. Yeah, I don't have much to talk about. I'm just trying to I guess I literally did put in the thumbnail talking about nothing, so I guess the thumbnail is living up to its name. I have actually, I don't know if this is an interesting thing to talk about, but I've actually managed to map most all of this map in my brain. Whether or not that's actually a interesting thing or interesting thing or not is question mark. But I have. Well, I've mapped where all the interesting places are and how to get there. So I'm taking that as a thing that I am proud of doing is mapping basic locations on a fictional video games map. I have learned the ways. The brakes on this car are very not there. You have to once once you put a little bit of pedal, they appear, but it takes it a while. I don't know where to go, what to talk about, what to do. Somebody in chat, please. I say something. I need something to talk about. Suggest something. Say anything, even if it's in 5 different languages. Just all mushed together. That would give me something to talk about. Um, Again, it says there's 2 people viewing. I do not know if that's true or not. Yeah. I guess to the city, and from the city I can go to the I guess the car show place. I don't know. Something popped into my brain and then it immediately ran away. Like an idea of talking about something just popped into my brain and now it's just gone. It has just left existence. What was it? Something popped in my brain. I guess I can talk about my that goes. Based on YouTube statistics, 99% of the people here are not subscribed. So if you could subscribe, that would. I actually do not have enough subscribers for that analytic to actually exist for me yet. So there you go. Well, I do have a whole 8 subscribers, which is actually kind of insane. I mean, 8 random, I mean, like, technically, like, 6 random strangers on the internet have subscribed to my YouTube channel. So I'm taking that as I don't know. I don't know what to make of that, but yeah, well, here we are in the town, I guess. Traction control came on again. This car just does not allow fun, simply. Alright, so from here, where did I say we can go? I've already forgotten where I said we'd go. Oh yeah, it's the car show place. Where's the blinkers? Okay, yeah, that's not blinkers on. Oh, okay, well apparently that one viewer has left, so yeah. You know, I was thinking about for April 1st I could do a ASMR BeamNG video. Thing is, I think April 1st is like a good ways from here, so it's gonna be a while before I can make that main video. Just, I don't know, I'd probably just like 10 hours of BeamNG vehicle sounds for sleep and relaxation or something. Relaxation. Just BeamNG ASMR. How could you say no to that? Can it? Nope. Okay, well, I was hoping I could get the rear tires to spin a little bit there, but by the fact that it did nothing, I'm going to take that. That's dark. I'm going to take that. Didn't do that. Okay, where to now? You see, I would like just to have like 5 people, 5 real people that I could communicate. What's the horn? Oh, okay, yeah, that works. I need to remember this is not a manual. It works. You know, it does work. Oh, my guinea pig in the corner is going crazy. I have a pet guinea pig. Its name is Flinky and is a psychopath. Literally, there's something wrong with that creature. To my knowledge, it's perfectly healthy, but there's something wrong with it. It ain't right. Um, yeah, that's what you came to a BeamNG.Drive stream to hear about. Yes. Guess I can talk about complaints because people always like hearing people complain about stuff. The actual analog gauges are rather small, but that's probably due to the fact that that's how it should be. And my monitor resolution is not high enough to actually see the numbers clearly. So yeah, that's a slight complaint of mine. Another complaint of mine is I have no other complaints about the Brookle Bastion. Like, I absolutely love how it looks. It's absolutely a very nice looking car in Beam. If I had to complain about something with this car, I've just gone in a massive circle. If I had to complain, if I had to complain, the crash model was a little bit rough. And that's my only complaint about the Broken Bastion is the crash model. It's just ever so slightly rough. Guess I can go to the gas station. I'll take the long way to there. The real long way to the gas station. I intend on streaming for about an hour, but I do not know if I can do that or not. Well, I know I could probably stream for an hour. The question is, can my computer stream for an hour before a CPU says, I'm tired of this mess, I'm gonna die? I'd really like just to, like, overclock the little CPU cooler fan. Oh, there goes the psychopath over there. You can probably hear it going crazy. Yeah, like, I was talking about something I've forgotten. Yeah, the little CPU cooling fan, like CPU cooler, heat sink cooling fan. Well, I'd like to see if I can find a way to manually control the speed, because I don't think it's getting speed inputs correctly, or heat inputs correctly, because it just stays at the same speed all the time, and I think it can vary its speed. Not exactly sure. If I wanted to get to the gas station quick, yeah, let's just go to the gas station quicker. I don't know if I should be using blinkers. I feel like using blinkers is cringe in Beam, but then again, is it cringe? I don't know. I don't know. So let's go to hood cam. There we are. Alright. Wow, the hood's quite a bit louder. I think I might make the game audio a bit quieter, because I do not know how the game audio is. I guess I could check. Yeah, once we get down to the gas station, I can check. Because I fear that my game audio is just super loud. It has to be super loud, right? It probably is super loud. I don't know why. Don't know why it would be super loud. It just seems like it would be super duper loud. Or my voice audio is super loud. One or the other. Not sure which. I think my frame rate's a little choppy. I don't know. Also, I have a modded tachometer. It's like the minimalistic tachometer. It looks nice, but the font I don't really care for. I kind of prefer the default BeamNG.Drive font. The font looks a little weird to me, but that's just my opinion. So, yeah, I'll use. Oh, well, you can't see the blinker. There, look, it's a blinker. It's a blinking. Yeah, I listened to it. Dual blinkers do. Yeah, it did what blinkers do best, which is go blink blonk. Alright, we have arrived at the gas station. What a wonderful place to be. Like, look at how massive this car is. Like, I'd have to assume realistically, like, the gas filler would be right there. Which would mean, like, there's all of this car here. I find that somewhat comedic. Like, it might even be bigger like the other car. Oh, right, I was going to turn my game audio down. I feel like the game audio isn't that loud in comparison to me. Yeah, I'd say it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Um, let's get the... What's another car that I like? Hmm, you know, I could. Yeah, oh, yeah. Pigeon. Oh, of course, the pigeon. Everyone loves the... Let's get the through-wheel van pigeon as well, and get it in, um, gray. Because, I don't know, maybe the pigeon would look good in gray. No, it looks incredibly sad and depressing and gray. Where would the gas filler be on a pigeon? Where where would the gas filler be on the pigeon? Oh gosh, my steering wheel is gonna go crazy. Yeah, steering wheel does not like three-wheel car very much, so I'm assuming whenever I set off... Oh yeah, there it goes. Turning just makes the steering wheel have a seizure for some reason. Like, I have the dampening set. Listen to it. I don't know if you can hear it. I have this dampening set all the way to 0, but I like having it like that because I get more road feel in a way. But with the pigeon and widgeon, just makes the steering wheel have a seizure, which isn't great. You know, not great. Let's go to the city. Yeah, not great. Oh gosh, we already got it on. This, oh pigeon, you're a total joke. Just let it keep going. There we go. Just let it keep revving. Around 50 kilometers per hour. That seems to be a optimal cruising speed of the pigeon. To avoid dying of probably horror. Because the pigeon, if you're driving like a sane person, it won't flip on you generally. Unless you be a child kind of crazy. It won't flip on you generally. But, still wouldn't trust it. Oh boy, the big hill. This is the killer of all pigeons. Right here. Oh yeah, I now remember kind of what I want to talk about. So I was intending on making a widgeon review in the style of like a Doug DeMuro video, because to me that kind of sounds like an interesting idea. Because you never see BeamNG.Drive car reviews, because it's a game. Literally everyone can check it out if they have the game, and if they don't have the game, they probably don't care. So yeah, I was intending to make it like a Doug DeMuro video, but my voice, if you did not know, is not very similar to Doug DeMuro, and, well, my speaking impediment, kind of gets, I don't actually have, like, to talk about that, really. I struggle with my L's, like, I struggle to say lamp properly. I kind of just go lamb, but damn. Anyway, but where was I? Oh, yeah. Combining that with the fact that my microphone at the time, because I was recording it through voice memos, which is like just a program that becomes standard of Windows. Recording it with voice memos, and then putting it into my editing program to edit all the video, like all the clips together, and then put the thing on top. But I have the literally worst way of doing editing. Instead of like I record the clips for the voice, which it does work, but it takes absolutely forever to get right, and it's very annoying. So it just wasn't turning out all that well. I was awful at writing the script the first time around, and I don't really feel like writing another script about a fictional car that I don't have much history about, so yeah, chances are I'm not gonna finish the Doug DeMuro styled car review. And that's what I intended to upload next was that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Which makes me wonder what I'm going to do next, because I was previously working on a Roblox flight simulator just a massive clump review that was meant to have pilot training flight simulator, flight line, SFS, which I don't know what it stands for, honestly. Yeah, I was meant to do like SFS, AirX, yeah, something like that. Oh no, okay, pigeon moment. Oh, I say pigeon moment. That's maybe my incompetence to actually turn the wheel on the pigeon. But yeah, I was on. Oh yeah. ARX 2020, something else, another Roblox, a few other Roblox flight simulators. Oh yeah, Flight Simulator, just the game, kind of has like a meme in the middle. And then I was talking about something. Oh yeah, and then I kind of just got bored with doing the same thing over and over again. Well, towards that's not the right gear. There we go. No, saved it. Yeah. So I was wanting to. Oh, there goes the psychopath. I was wanting to do that kind of a week, and then just like people failed. So yeah, because towards the end the script started getting a little messy and just it was just bland. Like the first one had your passion behind it. It was actually like a unique looking video. The script was kind of but it did work and like it looked good. But then after that, I was just kind of like, okay, kind of want to get this over with now, and then it's kind of where most projects get worse, isn't it? So yeah, I might finish it at some point, but by now I was doing that like 3 months ago, and by now that all the things are super outdated. Pilot training flight simulator's just far gone. You know, I'm turning on and going to be happy. I guess I don't know. Oh no, steering wheel. Don't. Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, manual steering BeamNG with zero dampening does not work very well. Power steering, on the other hand, works beautifully. Yeah, everything's super outdated. I have to remake the entire video, which I wouldn't really want to do. So yeah, it's either I remake that entire video or I attempt again with the Doug DeMuro video, which I really want to do. And I mean, I could just, I was thinking like I could just, you know, finish it off and make a new, what's the name for it? A new something. I forgot the word for it. Oh, a new video for the. What am I trying to say? My brain is just. It's not. It's not functioning correctly right now. Okay, steering wheel, please don't freak out. I know the pigeon is very scary and probably extremely confusing, but it won't hurt you, steering wheel. Don't worry, the pigeon won't hurt you. Gosh, the pigeon is loud. Oh, such a funny looking little vehicle, isn't it? Oh gosh, well, that's the reason why I don't drive in third person right there. Let's back up. Hopefully open differential won't kill us. Open differential is indeed killing us. I don't know where that... Oh, there's the tree. Oh. Saved it. I'm sure the damage on the pigeon isn't that bad. Yeah, it's fine. Please, first person. Okay, saved. Yeah, when I thought driving in third person with the 90-degree steering wheel was bad, this thing's just a whole nother thing. But I'm liking the flight simulator shifter. Yeah, I like it. It's very weird because the gosh, just this wheel just like driving, it's fine. It's very it stutters a lot, but yeah, just driving a straight line is fine. It's just whenever you're going like 5 miles an hour, the steering wheel just has a seizure. Yeah, but I think I've had my fair share of the pigeon, so let's just run into this barrier. Nailed it. The pigeon actually handles crashes fairly well. Look at that. Okay, the steering wheel is shaking for literally no reason. Thank you, steering wheel. Yeah, look at that. The pigeon actually absorbed. Good job, pigeon. Yeah, you. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're back at the gas station. Yeah, let's get the What's another vehicle? I guess I can get in the Widgeon since I was doing a air quote review on the Widgeon. I have like the entire script written down somewhere on my phone. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here's the entire script. Back in oh wait, I don't have the first bit of the script. Okay, you know what? I don't want to listen to Pigeon Engine anyways. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're missing the intro part for some reason, but back in the late 70s, Vishu was a small engine supplier mainly for tractors and lawnmowers, but in 1980 they decided to make the Vishu Pigeon, which was a small three-wheeled economic pickup aimed for the general public, new first car, blah 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 blah. Like I had a script, but the thing is, like in general, it wasn't really that bad of a script, but it for being a script that style, my door just okay, stay closed, please. I'm my chair is right behind or right in front of my closet doors, and they tend to open sometimes. Yeah. Then in 1982, the Woodjaw was released, which was based off a pigeon drivetrain frame, but instead of a pickup, this time it was a fiberglass wedge. So today I'm going to review it first. I'm going to take you on a tour of this car and show you all of its quirks and features. Then I'm going to get it out on the road and drive it, and then I'm going to give it a game score. So you can see, like, inspired by Doug DeMuro, but you probably didn't hear Doug DeMuro and me saying that. You heard sad knockoff Doug DeMuro. So yeah, it would be cool if Doug DeMuro for like April 1st or something did do a like fake review or something, but like BeamNG car review. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to start with the removable top. Yes, that's right. You can remove the roof and doors of this car, and it's not that hard either. First, we put a key in the little keyhole on the roof, then take 6 bolts out of the bottom of the footwell. Then you can just take the entire roof and put cowl in place, because that is something that the Widgeon I think was designed to do. Maybe I think you were meant to be able in real life or in concept, you're meant to be able to lift this whole thing up and out. Like you're meant to be able to lift this, the doors, like that, and then you could lift this entire thing up like that. And for whatever reason, I don't know why this is a thing that you can do with a Widgeon, but I'm assuming that was the intended purpose of that, but I just said, yeah, you can just remove the entire roof, because I don't think this is how it's meant to be driving. Like, you just, let me see if I can put the cowl in place. Body. Canopy. Cowl. Yeah. So this is what, you can do. Can I still actually lift this? Oh, you can. Huh. I guess that makes sense, since it's still connected to those hinges. Yeah, so, yeah, this is what the Widgeon looks like without all of those things. You see where the doors will clip in. It's very obviously, you can remove it, but I made it like it was meant to be a feature. I don't think it's meant to be an actual feature of the Widgeon. I think you're meant to be able to lift it up and out, but anyway. Also, made a big deal out of how the windshield, or not windshield, the blinkers are buttons on the center console. There's no blinker stop right here. Or here, I guess. They're on the buttons here. They're buttons on the dash. Or on the center console. Also, I don't know if anybody's noticed this before. There's the literal gauges for the Widgeon flipping over. Made a point about that. Like, overall, the script was okay. It was an okay script. It's just... I don't know, the problem is I want it to be like a Gamera video. And not being like too much, like having elements, just kind of makes it seem cheap in a way. I don't know. Also, the microphone sounded awful because it did not have like the noise reduction that OBS gives it. So, a bit of a problem there. At least with the four-wheeled Widgeon, the steering wheel doesn't go too crazy. It still kind of goes crazy when launching, but that's with any manual steering car. Jeez, my volume's loud. Turn that down. Yeah. I could read off the entire script, but I don't feel like that's something people want. Let me check the chat real quick. Maybe there's somebody just decided to just randomly start Please read my face phone. Okay, well, fine. Let me check the YouTube real quick. Yeah, nobody's saying anything in chat. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna read off the entire script. I don't have the very intro part, but it's just like, this is a 1976 Ibishu Widgeon. It's the first Ibishu ever and stuff. Like, you know, just like the mirror entrance thing. I'm gonna try to read this while driving the Widgeon, because obviously that's a good thing. Back in the late 70s, Ibishu was a small engine supplier mainly for tractors and lawnmowers. But in 1980, Ibishu decided to make the Ibishu Pigeon, which was a small three-wheeled economic pickup truck aimed to be a new first car for the general public. But due to it being three-wheeled, most everyone said that's not very safe. So, just a little later, later that year, they came out with the Plus model, which was a four-wheeled version. Then in 1982, the Widgeon was released based off the Pigeon drivetrain frame, but instead this was a fiberglass wedge thing. So today I'm going to review it. First I'm going to take you on a tour of the Bishu. I don't know why I said this car. That doesn't sound like the Miro really, but and then I'm going to show you all of its quirks and features, and then I'm going to get out the ribbons on it. Then I'm going to give it a game score, which kind of be like a score, but it's too cheap. You know, I guess it just kind of sounds like I don't know, it just kind of sounds scary. Alright, I'm going to start with the move type. Yes, that's right, you can do that. Then put the count in place. Now you just put reverse, origin. You might want to wear a motorbike helmet because there is no windscreen at all, but anyways, if you want to roof back, you just do the same thing in reverse. Anyways, now that we're inside the Bishu Origin, let's take a moment to appreciate how actually nice it is. There's a few nice leathers and actual metal, but that's probably the least quirky thing in here. Let's start off with turn signals. They're not on the wheel, they're right next to the center console. Both sides turn signals. This has to be the only car in history to have buttons for turn signals. But besides, we'll see two massive ashtrays, and above that the Widgeon auto eject AM/FM radio. And above that we'll see the very 70s looking gauge cluster, which has two idiot lights for flipping over and flipped over. Apparently there's a sensor inside the car that can detect if the car is flipping over or not. Pretty cool. Well, another part of the gauge cluster is the tachometer. It looks like it reverses lines at 8,000 RPM, but it actually tops out at 6,000 RPM, which in a car that you need every little bit of power out of is a big problem. Now the dash of the car is there's not a lot. It's just a big slab of plastic with some divots put into it for storage, but in the middle there's a cutout, and you might wonder what that is for. And that is for cabin ventilation. Yes, there's a whole channel going from the hood scoop all the way to the interior of the car. And then there's going to be something around there saying, yeah, this is how you get the doors and everything. Now that we're outside, in the front of the Widgeon, you can admire extremely weird styling for Bishu being such a small company at the time. It's understandable that it looks so strange, but it really is strange looking. If you look from the hood of the Widgeon, you'll notice there's basically nothing under here. I just got a notification. If we open the hood of the Widgeon, we'll notice there's basically nothing under here. That's because the Widgeon was... That's mainly because the Widgeon was mid-engined. And there's front mid-engine, that's called the Pigeon, and the Widgeon had a third-wheel version and the space up front for the wheel. But when it comes to the four-wheel version, there's just a void and nothingness under it. But either way, the Widgeon was a 550cc i3 engine making somewhere around 33 horsepower and was fitted with a 3-speed manual transmission that did 0 to 60 in around 21 seconds. So calling this a sports car back in the day, the Bishu is a bit of a lie. Moving around to the back of the Bishu Widgeon, you begin to realize how lazily made it is. You can just see all the suspension components and the one afterthought reverse right and where was I? I was looking at the car. I don't know. Same goes with the turn. Oh, the turn and brake signals. They're stuck there, but at least the Bishu Widgeon has a Widgeon badge to let the world know what you were driving. So the quirks and features of the Weasley Wizard. Now let's get it out on the road and see how it drives. And I didn't let Swift any further past it. Like it's not bad by any means, but the script isn't bad. But it misses out on a few key features. Like I made a big point in the first intro part, like how the Legend has butterfly wing doors, which it does. The doors swing open kind of weirdly. Also, I could have gone a bit more of how the car looks and how the headlights work, because, you know, they're pop-up headlights in a way. As you can see, they're not really pop-up headlights, they're just kind of neat. Let's get some speed going down here. Okay, I say speed, we're going to whopping 50, 55 miles per hour. I think I actually do have the rest of the script, but there's meant to be another chunk that's like, why? But how did the BeamNG actually become part of the car company after this? I have that on my computer because oh no, and dead. We're not dead. Well, it's actually dead. There we are, we are now actually dead. Even though the Legend is actually surprisingly safe. Where's the... I'm trying. Yeah. There's only a steering wheel in your legs now, that's fine. Somehow the shifter got destroyed. Not gonna question it. Yeah. Again, the script, it's not awful. It's just... This could be better. What time is it? Alright, I got like 10 more minutes of streaming. My throat's starting to hurt, so that's probably why. I don't know what to... let's check out what's an interesting car in Beam? I had a dream that there was an older B-series that went back to like 1961, I think. That's a dream that I had. That I discovered a new version of the D-series that went back further. Strange dreams that I have. The K-series. It's a modded car. Very nice modded car, to be exact. Let's get the, Touring model. Yep. This is actually like a really, really nice car in BeamNG. Please don't crash, game. Please don't crash. There we are. Yeah, this has to be like one of the best modded cars in all of BeamNG.Drive. Has to be. Look at the oil pressure, man. It actually increases with the RPM. Ooh, I don't know this. I want to give it, but yeah, I'll keep it manual steering. Why not? It's not that heavy. Oh, this is the open soft top model, isn't it? Can I open the soft top? Yeah, it's Hey, how fancy. Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't close all the way. Well, it works most of the time. Let's get out of here. I cannot see the gauge cluster really at all, for my speed, at all. I can take a rough guess and say I'm going about 100 kilometers or 80 kilometers per hour. But yeah, I have 5 gears on my makeshift 5-speed transmission. I have, like, the mixture is for first and second, the prop is for third and fourth, and the throttle is for fifth and reverse. So, it's really fun, because I actually have a proper shifter. It's not brilliant, and it's like the mixture is in fourth gear. To put it back into fourth, I have to move up into neutral and back down into fourth to actually get it going fourth. But hey, it works, doesn't it? I might actually do a stream where I do some stuff at Hiroshi Raceway. Because the Raceway, I want to get good at racing again. Well, that's too high. Yeah, I want to do some stuff like racing in BeamNG.Drive. Go as fast as I possibly can. Let's go. Let's go speed. Might as well use the last few minutes of the stream to go fast. Why not? Oh man, my computer cannot handle live streaming. and going 100 miles an hour at the same time. Oh, okay, I'm probably just messed up the alignment. Oh well.